Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces, May 21, 2025. Energies early today may remind you of those things not going right in your life, which can be temporarily discouraging. However, you're able to pick yourself up, perhaps with the determination to make changes and improvements. The Sun approaches a harmonious aspect with Saturn, and friendly energy is with you for accomplishing something important to you, especially with or motivated by someone. You might strengthen a love relationship or creative partnership. Your more dependable side is in the spotlight and attractive. In fact, demonstrating yourself as reliable and prudent can bring rewards. This could also be a good day for partnering up with someone and organizing an area of your life, coming to a decision, or editing a project. The heavens are parting and revealing shining stars today. It is a 5-star day for romance and commitment just for you. As the sizzling sun soars through your solar house of relationships, he will send a flare over to mighty Saturn, the great taskmaster planet, now orbiting in your solar house of true love, romance, and dating. If single, you may meet someone who is relatively mature and has their life together. Especially as a neighbor, friend, or someone who frequents the same establishments as you. You may also have a discussion and realize you're falling in love with someone for the long haul. If committed, you could use this energy to recommit to one another as well as make a long-term promise the two of you can build upon forever. Stuck in a rut at work? Turn to a trusted coworker for a fresh perspective. They know something you don't, and what they reveal will create exciting opportunities for your career. The current challenge for you is to find your balance among the various elements of life. In astrological terms, the elements are fire, earth, air, and water. In daily life terms, they are the spirit, the body, the intellect, and the emotions. Your natural interest in alternative medicine, psychology, health foods, and nature point the way to a healthy balance. Paying attention to the needs of your body nurtures your basic well-being. It's a brand new day, and another cycle is born as well. This makes for an opportune time when it comes to starting any projects you want to take on. Further, it can present a great time to begin some new routines and habits. If you have been saying that you are going to start doing something, make this day the day you get it going. This can be anything from a goal to stop smoking, to initiating a new program in the workplace. Use the power of this essence. Thanks to the moon's departure from your communication sector yesterday, there is not only a chance to move into the sun's final days in your relationship sector with confidence, but into Mercury, the planet of communication's final 7 days there. With no planetary activity in your communication sector until later in the year and Mercury only spending 15 days in your relationship sector this year, this is a chance to get the communication lines open that can't be wasted. Meanwhile, you will not only move into the new working week with the stars aligned on the job front, but with major new doors opening, a day after the moon left your communication sector Mercury. The planet of communication moves into his final 7 days in your relationship sector, giving you everything needed to make this count. While the moon will continue to return every 4 weeks, Mercury is only spending 15 days in your relationship sector this year, and with some important relationship months stretching out in front of you, with a short window to get the communication lines open, Pisces, your sensitivity is strength when grounded in self-respect. Your quote of the day: boundaries are how you love yourself out loud. Your color of the day is sea lavender, tender and strong. Lucky numbers: 2, 7, 15. A family or emotional pattern may need gentle revision. Protecting your peace doesn't make you distant, it makes you whole. Create comfort intentionally. Your sanctuary starts within. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 21, 2025. Today's cards invite us into a moment of quiet reflection and renewed strength, one of those days where you may just need a small reminder that you're right where you're supposed to be, even if the pace of life feels a little unpredictable. So, take a breath, make some space, and let this message meet you exactly where you are. The cards drawn for this day are the Moon, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands, and 3 of Swords. Let's begin with the Moon. A card that speaks to the unknown, the intuitive, the hidden, and sometimes the misunderstood. Today, There might be a sense that things aren't quite clear, that something is shifting below the surface. Maybe you're feeling a little foggy about a decision, or you're second-guessing something that once felt certain. This card reminds us that it's okay not to have all the answers. It encourages us to listen inward, to honor our dreams, gut feelings, and emotional undercurrents. Just like how a foggy morning can give way to clear skies by noon, what feels uncertain now is likely transforming into clarity. Trust that the truth will rise in its time. Next, the Knight of Pentacles grounds us with calm, methodical energy. This knight doesn't rush. He builds, slowly and with intention. This is your reminder that persistence matters more than speed. Whether you're working on a goal, healing from something difficult, or simply trying to stay consistent, this card celebrates your reliability and effort even when nobody sees it. You don't have to have giant breakthroughs every day. Some days, just showing up is more than enough. Think about those small acts of discipline you've been practicing. Maybe it's been staying hydrated, getting a bit more rest, sticking to a personal commitment. These are seeds being planted, and they will grow. Then comes the Ace of Cups, a gentle and beautiful presence. This card is like an open heart after a long winter. It could signify a fresh emotional beginning, an offer of love or compassion, or even a personal moment of emotional awakening. If you've been feeling disconnected or worn down, the Ace of Cups invites you to soften. Reach out to someone. Let yourself cry. Let yourself laugh. Let yourself feel. There's an opportunity today to deepen connection with others, but especially with yourself. And if you've been holding back emotionally, now might be the time to release some of that pressure and let love flow in again. Now, the Ten of Wands acknowledges something many of us can relate to. You've been carrying a lot. Responsibilities, emotional burdens. Perhaps even the weight of other people's expectations. Sometimes we don't even realize how heavy our pack has gotten until we take a moment to breathe and stretch our shoulders. This card isn't here to say you've done too much. It's here to suggest that maybe it's time to delegate, or at least pause and check in with your energy. You're not meant to carry it all alone. What would it feel like to put one burden down today? Just one? Finally, the Three of Swords may look like a card of sorrow, and yes, it does acknowledge pain. But there's something deeply liberating in facing the truth of what has hurt us. Whether it's a memory that lingers, a relationship that shifted, or even a belief you've outgrown. This card encourages honest healing. The kind that allows us to feel everything, not to get stuck in the emotion, but to understand it, to integrate it, and to move forward with a wiser, stronger heart. You've made it through harder days than this, and the tenderness you carry is not a weakness, it's a sign of your depth. So when we weave all of these together, what do we find? A message of resilience, of sensitivity, and of transformation. You may be facing the unknown, but you are not lost. You are building something steady, even if it feels slow. You are capable of new beginnings, even if your heart still aches. And you are allowed to rest, to lay down your burdens, and to trust that healing can happen quietly, in the softest of ways. Now I want to ask you, have you recently had a moment where you surprised yourself with how strong you've become? Or maybe you've noticed that something you used to struggle with no longer feels as heavy? Share it in the comments. Let's celebrate those quiet victories together, because they matter. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are evolving beautifully, patiently, bravely. And every step you take, even the invisible ones, are shaping a future that honors who you truly are. Keep going. You're doing just fine,